Two men in the middle of a large field were discussing the existence of a creator. I don't believe in a creator. How can there be one? Anyway, I believe in humanity, and that's it. I'm 100% sure I would bet my entire family's life upon it. Hey, calm down. It's okay to have your view. No need to ask for extra trouble, just in case a creator does exist. Well, he doesn't. It's scientifically impossible. I cannot see him, hear him, touch or feel him. Would he let all these things happen if he was around? Most of the things you talk of are man-made. The wars, needless dying, restraint of funds and medicine, that's all within man's domain. Anyway, the Creator gave us freedom to do as we will, and gave us books to guide us if we wish to follow his way. What about young children dying? Unfortunately, we all have our time, and death is part of living. If we didn't have death, we would be in an even more useless race than we are. Death makes us alive, and also suffering makes us evolve. Look, it sounds cruel, but it's just part. Like having medicine, it makes you better, but tastes awful. Like surgery, extremely painful, but for your own good. Anyway, look, say at the car seat bout. If someone hadn't died in an accident, we wouldn't have developed it. It is that suffering, like pain itself in the body, that makes us aware. Whatever, I still don't believe in him. What about the statistic in probability that all this could happen? Hey, it's just as plausible. Life came. It's 1,000,000 to 1. I will win lots of money. But I can be that one. Yeah, but you're not talking about one probability. You're talking millions, maybe billions. That the universe came into being. That the planet formed the right way, in the right position. That the gravity held everything together. That the sun was at the right amount of distance, that we had a big planet near us to act as a shield, that conditions on the planet enabled us to form, that our bodies as complex as they could form, from a small amount of DNA to a tall being, that our hearts, lungs, brains are all in the exact right place, all talking to one another and acting together, that our vocal instruments are just right for human speech, that our ears, as tiny as they are, can pick up sounds that are converted into the brain, that our brain controls all our vital organs, whilst one of them, the heart, keeps it alive, the thin layer that surrounds this planet that stops harmful rays from burning us up. That what the plants exhale, we inhale, and vice versa, that food, meat, water, and milk, bread, being right at our doorsteps, everything we could possibly need on the surface or beneath the ground we stand upon. Look, I'm not listening to your list. I hate lists. I believe in aliens, but not any creator. Well, the Creator is not like us, so I suppose you could look upon him as an alien, something that's not like us. He's not bound by the same things we are. So if you believe in aliens, then by definition the Creator is one, so you can believe in him. Sometimes men only see as men, and we can't imagine beyond our own limitations. We see things in linear and are stuck by that fact. That who created man and who created him? But this question is the same for those that don't believe in a creator. As they say, who created the universe? What was before it? How far out does it stretch? Forever? And so on. Man is unable to comprehend non-linear ways of thinking. Whatever they may be, it doesn't mean we ignore them. An animal can't think as a man, but it doesn't mean man doesn't exist, just because an animal can't comprehend all the things around him. The same as man is bound by time in his own being. Man could not imagine a round surface of this planet thinking it was flat. Man could not imagine space beyond this planet till he saw beyond. There are many things men in time are unable to see, but just because it wasn't seen never meant it wasn't there. Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm tired of this conversation. I don't believe 100%. That's all. It doesn't matter what you say. You could be right for all I know, but I am not changing now. And so the two men walked through the large field, tracked by a small object which flew up to reveal the planet amongst the universe, till the picture filled the screen of two men who were watching the pictures of this conversation. One day they might find out that we created all of this. Do you think so? Well, it's important. For our test, they don't. Their relatives gave up a lot when they sacrificed their children to live in the universe we had created for them. True. Maybe they would die before their generation work it out. We need more time to see how they cope, whether this planet is ready for habitation. The planet Earth won't last forever. Just take a look out the window. Everything dark and grey. And this Project Earth, too, is our only hope. We need to make sure everything is the same as it is here. When we know, we can all go to this haven. But it makes you think, doesn't it? How we created them. They have the same conversation as we do about God. How He created us or not, depending on your view. Yet these creatures below, which we created, have this conversation, and we know the answer as we created them. But they cannot see us or even know that we, with our science and technology, created it all. But if we can do this now, a man who was at first incapable of speech or movement can create plants, universe, stars, living environments, forms of life. Does that not mean that it is possible that some other alien force, to us as we are to the creatures on that planet, could have created everything? Us. The universe. And the two men were left standing in silence, in profoundness, as they looked above them, thinking something was watching them from above.